How you doing? It's Rubin Jennings. I'm here at the North Springfield Baptist Church, where Pastor George Keeler is the pastor for 10 years. I'm here today to talk about the American Baptist Men. I want to give a mention to Clive Roberts, and Clive has been very instrumental, very hands-on, and very much hands on the ground when it comes to disaster relief and all the work that he does with the disaster relief. Clive focuses on just really helping people and helping families when they have disasters, be it storms that come and block their doorways, block their houses, so that they can't access their homes. Clive does a lot with that, and I can't begin to talk about the many efforts that he does and the work he puts into it. But we all know Clive for his chainsaw. The chainsaw is so big, when I look at it, I'm thinking it needs two people to carry, but not for Clive. We're talking, one of the focuses for this year's American Baptist Men is about being a great dad. Just the time and the effort and the love and the space that you make in your lives for being a great dad. What I'd like to call off is for each man here to look for an opportunity to be in your community and look for spaces where you can be an influence on a child or a family with a child, or just a child that you find is in need. And that doesn't have to be a 3-year-old, a 4-year-old, an 8-year-old. It could be a 17-year-old, a 19-year-old. And of course, by that time, they don't, 18, 19, they probably don't want to hear what you have to say. But that's where the God in you finds ways to create an opportunity where that child can accept and want to hear what you have to say. For example, now I'm going to talk about the younger children again. For example, here in Vermont, we have something called the Windsor County Partners Initiative. And what that does is it provides opportunities for us here in Windsor County and Springfield to have lunch with the children in school. Just, bring your lunch, sit and eat with the children. I'm sure if you go to school, the school will feed you lunch. I don't know if that's what you want to eat, but the opportunity is there for you to have lunch with the children in the community so they can get to know you and see a positive role model. If the men at home aren't so positive, they get to see you, and you can have an impact on their lives and show them what a positive man looks like. I also want to say this on a website that I looked at with the Great Dads Initiative. There's a test, there's a quiz, and this quiz gives you like a bunch of questions. Let me tell you some of the questions. Then it lets you mark yourself at the end. So it's a self-test, and there's a self-marking afterwards. So this self-test asks you, one of the questions is, how often do you tell each child, I love you? And then it has some choices, 1 to 3 times a year, 1 to 3 times a month, and the other one is at least once a week. And then of course, the sad one is the choice is never. All right, so this is some of the quiz questions on the American Baptist Men website that kind of helps you to self-reflect and look at where you're at in this process. Another question is the amount of one-on-one time I spend on average each day with each child is, and then it has a choice range from 0 to 4 minutes, 5 to 9 minutes, 10 to 19 minutes, and then 30 or more minutes. So again, these are some areas where you can self-reflect and really look at your efforts and what you're doing. Thank you for today. God bless, and may this year's initiative be one that we each find success in. Thank you.